This was the start of a very, very, very long day of walking, and at the time, it sounded like a great idea. But in theory, it's okay for things to stay as ideas. And to be fair, they do say it's good to act on ideas even when you're not prepared for it. And this was definitely one of those occasions. Initially, just like the run I did from Clapham Junction to Highbury, I put in Walthamstow to Brixton. It said around 4 hours 30, so I thought that was fine, but it didn't take into account the stops. And by the time me and Dylan reached Walthamstow to go back, it was way too late to go back home. Technically, it wasn't late because you could have just jumped on the tube and gone back, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
To make matters worse, I thought it would be a brilliant idea to not have any breakfast.
Wait.
So I grabbed this movie from Tesco in between Black Horse and Tottenham Hale Station. Seven Sisters to Finsbury Park was a 45-minute walk, which is probably the largest distance between two stations. And I was definitely bursting for the toilet by the end of it. Finsbury Park to Highbury and Islington was very eventful, especially when you have two buzzballs each. And for the weirdest reason, I felt a bit sick passing Emirates Stadium, but I'm not too sure why. More refreshments and snacks were acquired, including the free pink lemonade 7-Ups from King's Cross Station, or King's Cross St Pancras Underground Station. And I need to add, from Highbury and Islington, no maps were used, or minimal maps was used. It wasn't exactly my choice, but there was only two of us, so I think you can guess whose choice it was. But what's a friendship without a bit of faith, eh? King's Cross to Euston was probably the easiest and the most useless. They might as well merge the two stations into one. And out of all the stations that we went to, Walmer Street felt the most sad. Another pit stop at Ben's Cookies where they had loads of cookies. I mean, you'd hope so anyway with the name that they've got. We bought the caramelized crunch cookie, which is basically a Biscoff cookie, and a white chocolate cookie. In my opinion, both cookies felt soft. The white chocolate was alright, but I did prefer the caramelized crunch. Dylan did like the white chocolate one instead. Oxford Circus was definitely the most overstimulating, and the sign wasn't even the best, so we just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. It wasn't too long until we reached Green Park, and after that it was Victoria. However, we decided to take a detour, courtesy of my suggestion, to visit the Buckingham Palace. Is it the Buckingham Palace or just Buckingham Palace? Regardless, we took like a 10-minute break here, and it's always good to feel like a tourist in your own city. And thank God for that break, because by the time we reached Victoria Station, it felt like a wall had been hit. Pimlico was next, and I was over it by this point, and I'm pretty sure Dylan was too. I think it's the fact that you're walking for so long, and then realising you're actually close to the end, so you just want to get it over and done with. This is how it looks to walk over Vauxhall Bridge if you've never done so before. I would highly advise you to do so. You get to see the London Eye as well as Lambeth Bridge, if you didn't know. Vauxhall Station was up next, which meant Stockwell would have been next, which meant Brixton would have been next, and the walk was finally over. And as you could tell by my face, I couldn't wait. And there we have it, the whole Victoria Line walk completed. We celebrated with some food from Black Bear. And we got ice creams too. Let me know what line you want to see us do next, and if you want to come and join us. Peace.